Hi, everyone, and welcome to Amani's Honest Reviews. I know it's been a while since I've been back online. I've been on vacation recently, so I recently got back from a trip, so now I'm back and ready to film. So today's books is actually all from Hachette Books US, which I'm really excited about because I've been a fan of a lot of the Hachette books for a while, and it's so nice to be getting the books for free, especially as part of their influencer program. So for those of you who don't know, I'm at Meet Cute Romance Books on Instagram. So that's at Meet Cute Romance Books. And I'll also be linking my socials in the description box below. So if you're interested, you can definitely check that out. So the first book that we're going to talk about is How Sweet It Is by, I believe it's Dylan Newton. And this is basically about an event planner named Kate who falls in love with the idea of creating dream moments for her clients. And she basically creates the perfect weddings. So basically, when her best friend ropes her into planning a best-selling horror writer's books launch extravaganza, she meets the author and her client is an absolute nightmare. So it's definitely any one of those like enemies to lovers type of romances. So if you are a fan of that, you're going to love How Sweet It Is by Dylan Newton. So the next one is called A Wedding on Lilac Lane, and it's by Hope Ramsey. And so this one is about a musician named Ella. And basically, she can't believe that she just walked away from her life and her boyfriend and everything. And basically, she says goodbye to a whole music career that she's had. And she plans a fresh start with her mom. And so while she's doing that, she didn't realize that she'll run into a doctor who she meets on there in her new town. And things take a very interesting turn. So I would definitely recommend this book for anybody who wants a quick, short romance book to read on like the beach or in a car or in a road trip or during a commute. This is the perfect book for that. Or even if you just have an hour at home and you want to read something really quick, this is perfect for that. So the next one, this is a little steamier than my usual recommendations, but I think if you're a fan of like Bridgerton or that type of romance, then you'll love How to Survive a Scandal. And this is by Samara Parrish. So if you are interested in that, if you like the kind of books that like Eamon's Books recommends all the time or Lugine on Book Talk, you'll love this book. Um, it's definitely a little bit out of my comfort zone, but it's a book that I actually really enjoyed. So the last book that I'm going to be talking to you about is basically called Coming Home to Seashell Harbor, and it's by Miranda Leeson or Lyson. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But anyway, so Hadley Wells basically swapped her dreams of saving the planet for the glamour of Hollywood. But when a very public breakup cracks in her not so perfect life, she returns to her hometown to basically reassess her life. And she kind of feels like, okay, wow, I really screwed up. And now what am I going to do with myself? I feel like this would hit home for pretty much anyone who is going through COVID and or unemployment or just a change in career path. I know for me, earlier this year, I went through a change of careers where I wanted to do journalism for the longest time, but then I switched to teaching and then I switched to teaching. And then it actually ended up being a better path for me. Obviously, I still love writing and I still do, and I also still write, but it's not the route that I wanted to go for a full-time career path for me. But yeah, what I really liked about this book was that it's a lot about finding yourself and staying true to who you are, plus also knowing that it's okay to kind of reassess your life and be open to new ideas and new opportunities that come along the way. So that kind of brings us to our conclusion. So without further ado, um, until next time, bye.